this video, I want to talk about why I no longer support Black Lives Matter. I just want to say that you don't have to believe anything that I say. You should do your own research and fact check everything that I say. When I saw in an interview that one of the co-founders of Black Lives Matter said that she was a trained Marxist and a trained organizer.
Myself and Alicia in particular are trained organizers. We are trained Marxists.
That really didn't mean anything to me until I stumbled upon this book by a guy named Manning Johnson called Color, Communism, and Common Sense. Manning Johnson was a black communist in the 50s, and he wrote a book detailing a strategy that began to be implemented where Stalin had the idea of using racial tension and creating racial tension and conflict to bring down capitalism in America. And they were using black people as the spearhead for that movement, basically using us as expendables. You can see the exact same thing with Black Lives Matter, and I'm about to show you. In the 60s, two domestic terrorist groups that rose. They were white groups. The first group was the Weather Underground. One of the leaders of the Weather Underground is a man named Eric Mann. Patrice Cullors says in an interview,
"The Labor Community Strategy Center is my first political home."
Started by an old friend of mine,
Yes,
Eric Mann.
Eric Mann, that's my mentor.
We saw that the agenda, as stated, was that the white communists will send a colored organizer and a speaker to us to win our confidence. Eric Mann, white communist. Patrice Cullors, colored organizer. In 2015, Black Lives Matter held an event in Harlem where they invited the dictator of the communist nation, Venezuela, to be honored.
So I want to just first off say thank you to the government of Venezuela and President Maduro. We really appreciate your participation in this event and your leadership.
The same year, a 14-year-old was killed during a protest in his country by the police. But this is a time when the leaders of Black Lives Matter, an organization against police brutality, invites this man to the country to be honored. In 2018, I believe it was, Maduro's country had the most police killings in the entire world. This is the person that they invited to America to be honored. Black Lives Matter. That doesn't make any sense to me. When you put all that together, there's a clear picture of what's actually going on. The movement is not about the betterment of black people, just like it wasn't with Manning Johnson. The movement is about overthrowing the government, ushering in the Marxian ideology of socialism and communism.
As veiled and masked as the color revolutions can be, an attentive viewer can see subtle patterns and similarities revealing their true nature. Symbolism is one of the most powerful tools to achieve this end. Revolutionary political organizations with surprisingly similar names and even more similar logos have appeared time and again, almost as omens marking the countries that would be hit by the colored plague next.
They're just using blacks and racial tension the same way Manning Johnson was using it. Leave your comments, questions, criticisms, name calling, whatever it might be. Every comment helps, so please leave it. I appreciate your time and attention because you can't get that back. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all in the comments. All right, peace.